Do you think forgetting things is natural with age? I thought so too, until I discovered this 1 minute trick that has made a group of forgetful grandparents think more clearly than many in their 30s. Hi, I'm Dr. Emily Thompson, and a neurologist with extensive experience helping seniors keep their minds clear, strong, and active, no matter how many candles are on their birthday cake. And let me ask you something. Have you ever walked into a room and forgotten why you did it? Or gone blank looking for the name of someone you've known for years? You felt like the words are in your head, but you can't get them out clearly. You're not alone. I hear similar stories every day in my office. For a long time, I believed such forgetfulness was simply part of aging, until I started to notice something different. People in their 60s, 80s, and even 90s not only retained a sharp memory, but also moved confidently, expressed themselves clearly, and remembered details from their childhood as if they had happened yesterday. The difference wasn't a miracle pill or an expensive therapy. It was a short series of simple movements that activate areas of the brain that usually remain dormant. Movements that anyone can do sitting in their chair effortlessly, safely, sitting without special equipment. You don't even need to get up. In this video, I'm going to teach you that routine. 5 short exercises that activate the most important areas of the brain, such as memory, concentration, balance, and mental clarity. And if you stay until the end, you'll learn how to combine them all into a powerful sequence that takes exactly 1 minute a day. 1 minute, that's all. But it's a minute that can give you back 20 years of mental youth because it's never too late to awaken your mind. Many people think that memory loss comes on suddenly, as if they wake up one day and realize they no longer remember names, dates, or daily activities. But the truth is that mental decline is silent, progressive, and often goes unnoticed until it's already too advanced. It all starts with small signs. You struggle to find the right words. You forget why you entered a room. Do you struggle to follow a long conversation or feel like you're no longer thinking as quickly as before? You may associate it with stress, tiredness, or lack of sleep, but it's actually your brain communicating signals of fatigue. Over time, without adequate stimulation, certain areas of the brain begin to shut down. The hippocampus, responsible for memory, slows down. The cerebellum loses its coordination and balance function, and circulation to the brain gradually decreases. It's like a plant that stops receiving water. It doesn't die immediately, but it begins to wither from within. The good news is that just as a plant can flourish again with proper watering, the brain can also be reactivated. It just needs specific and consistent stimulation, and we're not talking hours of training or complex techniques, just 1 minute a day. Exercise 1, toe wiggling. It may seem strange to start with the feet when talking about improving memory, but this exercise has a powerful neurological basis. The toes are directly connected to the cerebellum, the part of the brain responsible for balance, coordination, and also cognitive functions like attention. By consciously wiggling them, neural pathways that have been dormant for years are awakened. It's like flipping a forgotten switch, and the results, although incredible, have been proven by both science and real people. One of them is Mr. Robert Miller, a 75-year-old man living in Madrid. When he came to my office, he had difficulty going up and down stairs. He wobbled when walking and avoided going out alone for fear of falling. His legs weren't weak, but his brain had lost connection with his body. I suggested a very simple exercise, wiggling his toes daily for 1 minute. At first, he laughed. Will wiggling my toes help me with my memory? He asked, but I agreed to try it. The exercise consists of sitting in a comfortable chair, lifting the toes of both feet at the same time, and holding them for 5 seconds. Then place them down and press firmly against the floor for another 5 seconds. Then massage the floor with your fingertips for 10 more seconds. And finally, open and close your toes for 10 more seconds, a total of 30 seconds. Repeating this twice completes the minute. After 15 days, Don Ramon returned and told me, "Doctor, I walk more steadily now. I no longer need to lean as much. And the most curious thing is that my mind feels clearer, as if there were more light inside me." And a study conducted by the University of Tokyo confirmed what Don Ramon experienced. Elderly people who practice this exercise for 3 weeks significantly improve their balance, coordination, and even their memory compared to those who didn't. It's a simple yet profound movement. You don't need a gym, special clothing, or any physical effort. All you need is a moment and your feet, because sometimes revitalizing your mind starts from the ground up. Exercise 2, gentle neck movement. The second exercise is one of the most important because it addresses a problem that often goes unnoticed: poor circulation to the brain. When blood doesn't flow properly, the brain doesn't get enough oxygen and nutrients. And what do you get? A slower, cloudier, less alert mind? What few people know is that the neck functions as a crucial bridge between the body and the brain. If that bridge becomes tensed or stiff due to stress, poor posture, or lack of movement, the blood supply is narrowed. It's like kink in a hose. The water stops flowing normally. This exercise is designed precisely to release that bridge. It's performed while sitting with your back straight and your shoulders relaxed. Simply turn your head slowly to the right as far as you feel comfortable and without forcing it. Then return to center and do the same to the left. Then raise your gaze as if you were trying to see the sky and hold this for a few seconds. Finally, lower your head gently, bringing your chin toward your chest. All this done calmly and attentively takes only 30 seconds. If you do this twice a day, you'll be giving your brain a full minute of renewed circulation, and the benefits are quickly noticeable: improved mental clarity, less heaviness, and sharper thinking and memory. It's a simple movement, yes, but when done consciously, it becomes a powerful tool to unblock your mind. Exercise 3, conscious tongue movement. This third exercise is undoubtedly one of the most surprising, and although it may seem strange at first, its effects have been documented in scientific studies and proven in clinical practice. It involves moving the tongue in a specific way to activate brain areas related to language, verbal memory, and mental agility. Why does it work? Because the tongue is full of nerve endings directly connected to the brain. Each intentional movement of the tongue transmits powerful signals to the area that controls speech, comprehension, and memory. It's like an internal massage that awakens dormant areas. The exercise is simple, but must be done with attention. Sitting with your back straight and your mouth slightly open, stick your tongue out as far as it will go and hold it for a few seconds. Then, move it to the right side as if you were trying to touch your cheek, and then to the left side. Next, press your tongue against the roof of your mouth for a few seconds, alternating between pressing and relaxing. Finally, rotate your tongue in circles inside your mouth, first in one direction and then in the other. This entire movement takes approximately 30 seconds in total. Repeating it twice completes the full minute. This exercise is very beneficial for those who find words difficult, who struggle to find the right terms when communicating, or who tend to forget names, dates, and important details. It's also beneficial for those who feel they have ideas in their head but can't express them clearly. This isn't a mystical technique or an unfounded trick. It's basic neurostimulation. Moving your tongue in this way improves articulation, fluency of thought, and memory recall. And most importantly, you can do it right now. Wherever you are, that you don't need any equipment, just your attention and your desire to awaken your mind. Exercise 4, ear massage. This exercise may seem strange at first, but its impact is profound. Very few people know that the ears are not only used for hearing, but that within them lies one of the most important systems for balance, orientation, and alertness in the body. Beyond that, the ears are directly connected to a central part of the brain that regulates our physical and mental stability, the brainstem. When this area is properly stimulated, visible changes occur, coordination improves, dizziness decreases, hearing sharpens, and most importantly, the mind clears. What seemed like clumsiness when walking or mental fatigue often stems from a disconnection in this area. And the solution can be as simple as a gentle ear massage. The exercise consists of sitting relaxed and holding both ears with your hands. First, gently pull them upward and hold the position for a few seconds. Then, repeat the movement sideways, also gently, and then downward. Finally, a massage with small circular movements, as if drawing a circle with your fingers around them. This simple gesture activates the balance receptors, improves circulation throughout the area, and generates an immediate feeling of relief. In just 30 seconds, you can feel your ears warming, your face relaxing, and your mind beginning to clear. Doing this twice a day enhances its effects. There's nothing mystical or improvised about it. Medical studies have shown that this practice significantly improves the function of the vestibular system and auditory processing. Two essential factors for preventing falls are sensory disconnection and mental confusion in older adults. If you have ever felt like you lose your balance when getting up, that you walk a little crookedly without realizing it, or that you need to hold on to something for security, this exercise is for you. But even if you don't have obvious symptoms, doing it as a preventative measure strengthens the communication channels between your body and your brain. Exercise 5 said, a 1-minute integrated routine. This last exercise is undoubtedly the most powerful, and the best part is that you don't have to do everything separately. You can combine the 5 exercises into a single, simple, practical, and highly effective sequence that lasts exactly 1 minute a day. This combination works as if you were conducting an orchestra. You can have excellent musicians playing separately, but when they all play together, the music is transformed. This is also how the brain works. When several areas are activated at the same time, the connection between them is strengthened, circulation improves, and the mind is fully ignited. I want to tell you about the case of Mrs. Margaret Thompson, an 80-year-old woman living in Seville. When she first arrived, her memory was severely impaired. She spoke slowly and wobbled. When she walked, words slurred and her neck barely responded. She had all the symptoms at once. She looked at me with some suspicion and said, "Doctor, that I really have to do all of that. It sounds very complicated to me, and I understand 5 different exercises may seem overwhelming, but when I showed her that she could integrate them all into a single minute, sitting comfortably and effortlessly, something in her expression changed. She was hesitant at first, but decided to give it a try. I showed her the routine step by step, seated. She began by wiggling her toes up and down while slowly rolling her neck from side to side. Then she opened and closed her toes while moving her neck up and down. Then she stuck out her tongue while gently stretching her ears upward. She moved her tongue from side to side while stretching her ears sideways. She pressed her tongue against the roof of her mouth while pulling her ears down, and finally she rotated her tongue inside her mouth while massaging them in circular motions. All this was done gently, without rushing, just for a minute. 3 weeks later, she returned to the office. She walked in, striding forward, speaking clearly, with a smile I'd never seen before. She said, "Doctor, you won't believe this. Yesterday, I remembered the phone number of a friend I hadn't seen in 20 years, and that's the power of activating your entire brain at once. When it's fully stimulated, your body responds, your memory brightens, and your life feels clearer." 3 secrets to boost results. Now that you know the 5 exercises and how to integrate them into a 1-minute routine, I want to share with you 3 secrets that can make the results come even faster and be felt more intensely. The first secret is something very simple. Drink a glass of water before you begin. Maybe you didn't know, man, but 80% of our brain is made up of water. When we're well hydrated, neural connections function better, circulation is optimized, and the effects of exercise are multiplied. A single glass a few minutes beforehand can make the difference between a mild result and a profound improvement. The second secret is to breathe deeply while performing the movements. Inhale calmly through your nose and exhale slowly through your mouth. It activates the parasympathetic nervous system, reduces anxiety, and brings more oxygen to the brain. This type of breathing not only relaxes, but literally turns on areas of the brain that were previously turned off. It's like opening a window to let in fresh air. And the third secret is to do your routine accompanied by soft music that you enjoy. It can be a calm piano, a relaxing guitar, or nature sounds. Music activates areas of the brain related to pleasure, motivation, and memory. Doing these exercises in a pleasant environment turns the minute into a moment of total well-being. 3 common mistakes you should avoid. But just as important as what you should do is knowing what to avoid. There are 3 common mistakes that can slow your progress without you even realizing it. The first is doing exercises too quickly, as if they were just another task to complete. Remember, the brain needs calm. If you rush, the effect diminishes and you could even feel dizzy. The second is forcing your body to the point of pain. It's not necessary. These movements require no effort. If you feel discomfort, stop, listen to your body, and treat it kindly. And the third is a lack of consistency. Many people do it once, feel good, and then forget about it. But the brain loves repetition. If you do it every day, even for just a minute, the changes accumulate, your memory strengthens, your mind clears, and your body regains balance. Your mind is waiting. Today, you've learned a powerful, simple, and accessible routine for anyone, regardless of age. 5 movements that awaken key areas of the brain. The toes to activate balance, the neck to improve circulation, the tongue to stimulate language and memory, the ears to awaken concentration and stability, and the integrated routine that unites it all and enhances its effects. Perhaps while doing them with me, you already felt something, a tingling in your feet, a slight relief in your neck, a sudden clarity in your thoughts. That's no coincidence. It's your body reacting. It's your brain saying, "Here I am, I can still do it." Why not? It's not too late. It doesn't matter if you're 60, Cindy 80, or older. Your mind is still alive. Your brain can still renew itself, and all it needs is for you to decide to give it a chance. Just 1 minute a day. You don't need expensive medications, complicated routines, or empty promises. Just 2 things, the desire to start and the perseverance to continue. If you've made it this far, you already have something very valuable in your hands. And if you decide to use it, I assure you that within a few weeks you'll notice the difference. Not just you, the people around you will see it too. They'll see your energy, your confidence, your way of speaking and walking. They'll see a new version of you. If this information was helpful to you, share it with whoever needs it, with that friend who says their mind is tired, or with that sister who forgets where she put her keys. Because we all deserve to age clearly and with dignity. And if you decide to start today, I want you to come back in 3 weeks and tell me how it went. I want to read in the comments what changed in you, because your story can be hope for someone else. Thank you for being here.